On the B2B end, the platform mainly offers property management automation solutions for multi-dweller residential, retail, hospitality, and corporate properties, mainly to corporates, hospitality entities, and property managers. The platform offers building automation solutions related to smart utilities management, as well as occupancy and revenue management solutions. The platform predicts and manages building utilities consumption as input to the property management operations cost management process. It also offers predictive solutions related to occupancy and occupancy revenue management. So, tenants are offered incentives such as rental rebates in order to get them to consent to the use of certain information, such as spending and behavioral data, as well as data related to how they are actually occupying their unit. Things such as when they come in and leave, how and when they use utilities, and so on. This information can be used to predict things such as impending defaults, expected revenue relative to expected nonlinear costs, and so on. If tenants are given things such as rental rebates in exchange for data, then there needs to be a fair bit of revenue assurance capability to ensure that there's no incentives driven unnecessary leakage occurring. The platform also offers tenant management solutions related to contracts, legal issues such as default management and evictions, and so on. Furthermore, the platform can structure deals based on the needs of the occupants, particularly when there are multiple tenants within the same building in terms of corporate offices or occupant groups, such as student groups or tour groups. The platform can use analytics models to structure cost benefit balance deals with good margins while also delivering superior customer value. AI models then generate deal contractual documentation for specific customers. All rate concession data automatically gets fed into the revenue assurance engine for proper governance from a deliberate, intangible, value driven leakage perspective. So, if there's a water or electricity issue within the city or province, the property owner or manager can use their occupant consumption data and trends to help the city manage its utility supply such that there is fair and convenient provision of utility services to residents in the city. This sort of smart city participation by the owners and managers of buildings with a large number of occupants would, in all likelihood, result in a better service provision for all who reside in the city and should therefore attract some sort of rebate for these managers and owners. That also goes for smart transport services in terms of demand management and demand anticipation or prediction by public transport service providers to better allocate, distribute, or reroute transport resources across the city appropriately according to demand patterns. So, from a B2B perspective, the platform makes money via property management automation contract fees, depending on the nature of the arrangement. Also, tenants can get a few set of what we call lifestyle convenience automations for free to give them a taste of technology driven lifestyle convenience. Say the first two automations are free and anything over that is charged at a small fee, say 50 cents, or tenants or occupants can buy bundled options at a subscription. Tenants or occupants can opt out of convenience automations, but they'll also miss out on other free value added services, such as perhaps free off peak Wi Fi for tenants or free one load laundry service for guests at hospitality establishments. The platform gets a piece of this revenue depending on the deal structure. Okay, let's go over the case study again in a bit more detail. You have two sub customer types for the main customer type consumer, that is, direct to the public. Your two sub customer direct to the public types are individual property investors or investment enthusiasts, as well as homeowners. For customer type B2B, you have only one customer type in terms of attributes, value proposition, and profit model. added a secondary customer type where we house our platform partners that derive value from the platform in terms of advertising and sales in exchange for commissions and advertising fees. It's also important to mention that as a sub-service, the customer B2B owner can target property sales units to the pooled property investment schemes as a property investment opportunity. Of course, like everything else, there's governance and rules of transaction. But the point is that this is another value proposition enhancement for customer type B2B property owner and a revenue generating opportunity for the platform in terms of commissions, which can be quite lucrative for large property transaction deals. Say a scheme of 30 individuals buying a retail building to convert into student accommodation. And that's it for the case study description. We're now going to go into a game theory scenario based on this case study and apply our decision model to get to an optimal game theory strategy and outcomes.